Hi there, my name's David A. Wheeler, and I wanted to talk to you about the Developing Secure Software LFD121 labs. So, for some context, if you know someone who develops software and has not taken a course on developing secure software, or you yourself develop software, but you never took a course on how to develop secure software, please rush to the Developing Secure Software LFD121 course. It's from the Linux Foundation, specifically the Linux Foundation's Open Source Security Foundation. The course is free. If you complete it, you can earn a free certificate of completion. It has interactive quizzes, interactive labs. It'll prepare you for the real world. Self-paced. Now, one of the new additions to this course are the labs. So I thought it'd be helpful to show you what one of those labs looks like. So I have zoomed up the font size here so that even if you have a small screen, hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing. So every lab has a name. This particular one is input 1. And well, the first thing we do is say, hey, this is a lab exercise, developing secure software. For more general information, off you go. The goal of this lab is to validate input of a simple data type. In general, labs will start with some background and then with some task information. This particular lab involves modifying a server-side program written in JavaScript using the Express framework. Different labs use different languages and so on, and the point isn't those languages. One really interesting thing about these labs, in fact, is that we've tried to make it so that you don't need to know a particular programming language and you don't need to install anything. Literally, all you need is a web browser, click, you can start using these labs. So in this particular lab, it notes that Express lets us state that whenever a system receives a request, it'll run a bunch of functions, including functions that check whether or not the input meets certain criteria as a validation request. Now, we've actually written a little code to accept a GET request on /invoices. What we want to do is ensure that only integers from 1 to 9999 inclusively are accepted. As written, it doesn't do that. And in fact, as a result, the particular program below is vulnerable. We're going to fix that. So to come fix this, we're after the first parameter to apt-get, we're going to say we are going to examine ID. We're going to add a period, and we're going to say it's got to be an integer, and it's got to meet a minimum and a maximum. Okay, so let's see how this works. And by the way, as with all the labs, you can use buttons to ask for a hint, reset the input, or give up and show the answer. So here is the lab itself. Okay. And you'll notice that we've already written a lot of the code because we're not trying to teach people how to write software. We're focusing specifically on how to write secure software. I'm showing you the current answer. Let's reset and see how we get there. All right, so when you first start this lab up, if you were starting it yourself, this is what you'd see. It says, hey, here's code written for you. Here, I'm going to start you off, but it doesn't work quite right. So according to the text above, I need to add a dot and something about is int. Not sure I understand exactly what I should be doing here. I can ask for a hint. It says, oh, wait a minute. JavaScript is case sensitive. Use is int. Oh, I have the case wrong. Oh, okay. I'll just capitalize all the I's. I can ask for another hint. No. It says lowercase I. Right. Okay. That's not going to be enough, though. Okay, this is a call. So I need to make some sort of parentheses. And what does it look like? Oh, yeah, I need a min and a max. And so let's stick those in there. Oh, wait a minute. I need to fix that to the actual range I care about. That was 1. And right here, that will be 9999. Still doesn't seem to work. Why is that? I'll ask for a hint. Oh, it says, wait a minute, inside the parentheses, you should have an object like, oh, wait, I need to have curly braces right there and right there. And now it says, congratulations, your answer is correct. And it says that right away. I'm going to click on OK because, in fact, I got it. If you truly just couldn't get the answer, you can click on Give Up, and we'll tell you an example of an expected answer. Again, these labs let you experiment and figure and learn how to do things correctly, but you don't need to install special software. You can just use your web browser, click, and start learning. Thank you very much. Please do take LFD121. I think you'll find it's well worth your time. Thank you.